What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Right now I am in Pattaya, Thailand, just for a couple of days, just a few days after the recent events that went down here in Thailand. I just want to start by saying thank you guys for all the concerned comments and people's prayers and whatnot. We're good. Like I said, everybody was a bit shaken up. For the most part, I think everything is, people are getting back to their normal mindset. Only thing is, only thing we'll be waiting to hear back is just for most of the buildings in Bangkok after the inspection is done, and hopefully most of them come back as good. The one thing I will address about some of the comments I've seen was two things I must point out. What you guys got to remember with my channel is, even though I'm an American, my channel reaches beyond America. A lot of my friends and people I meet here and expats here are not just Americans. So you guys who are commenting like, oh, it happens in Cali all the time, or where other else in America. First of all, even if you're from America, like I'm from America, right? I'm not used to earthquakes. So you got talking about Cali, bro. Everyone from America is not from Cali. Just because you grew up going through earthquakes doesn't invalidate someone else's, trauma of going through an earthquake here. And especially, one thing you guys also must know about Bangkok and its soil is that the earthquake, with the type of soil that Bangkok has, when an earthquake happens, it exacerbates the earthquake, causing it to feel even more of a rumble than like typical soil. So you guys can talk about the earthquakes you went through, but I promise you guys, this one and everyone who went through it, who experienced it and was in a high rise that was swaying back and forth and the building cracking and didn't know what's going on, everyone was fearful. And then the last thing, you guys who are, coming with the religious comments of this is God's wrath, this is come on now guys, that's very insensitive, and honestly, to be quite frank, it's ignorant. But besides that, guys, I'm at a condo right here in Pattaya, which I'll be showing you guys. First things first, I'm gonna go get a haircut here in Pattaya. It's actually starting to rain. Let me hop on my bike. All right, y'all, so my first agenda is getting my haircut here at my favorite barbershop. This is my guy right here. This is what he got. If you guys need a haircut in Pattaya, this is the best barber to go to. We're here at Together Barbershop. I'll drop their WhatsApp information in the video. But alright, you guys, as you can see, the haircut is complete. He did a great job, as always, man. This is my favorite barber here in Thailand. He's cut my hair the most in the past over 2 years that I've been here. So if you guys need a good barber, make sure you come here to Together Barbershop and tell him I sent you. This is the place to go if you want a fresh cut. Sorry, y'all, so we back to life, man. Y'all know the vibes. Valid. So for all y'all who think you can't get a good haircut in Thailand, wrong. There are good barbers out here for sure. He cuts hair better than a lot of the barbers I got back in the States, so I have no complaints. This is always my go-to spot, man. He goes by Ton, T-O-N, it's his English name that he'll tell people, but if you guys his actual Thai name is pronounced Ekachai. But just tell him I sent you, man. This is where you want to go every time. All right, y'all. So now after the haircut, I'm at Cajun Life Cafe here in Prattanak area, right across from the condo. Actually, I recently did a condo tour with Travel Varsity job, the Fenora. So it's really close to the beach. Really good restaurant. My favorite things here, I normally get the fried shrimp. I've had the gumbo here. But yeah, if you're looking for some Cajun food, taste at home, if you're from that area, if you're from Louisiana, then come here. Because the owner who runs this is actually, I believe he's originally from Louisiana, so the food tastes authentic. It's really good. Today I'm trying the Cajun grilled chicken burger. That was new. I haven't been here in a while, so that's, I think, a new menu item. All right, y'all. This is the Cajun burger and fries. The Cajun fried shrimp, switch up fries, and the remoulade. Let's get it. All right, so y'all heard from me, and I told y'all that we all thought we was gonna die. And some of y'all gonna comment, oh, you're being dramatic. I promise you, I'm sitting with 3 other people right now, all from Bangkok, who all experienced the next thing, the earthquake. So what's your take? How you feel?
Okay, I was sleeping when this happened, yeah? So I woke up like this. I thought, okay, maybe I left the window open or something. So I stood up and I lost balance. Then I knew, okay, this is a serious situation. I put on my pants, no underwear. I put on my body warmer, no t-shirt. I took my passport. I walked out of the building and I saw everything coming out of the walls. I saw the building was shaking and I was like, yeah, I'm cooked. I couldn't find the stairs, so I thought, let me take the elevator.
But the elevator's crazy.
I knew, okay, in an emergency situation, don't never take the elevator. I was like, I can't find the stairs. How else I'm gonna go downstairs, And then I found the stairs, no one was there. I was the only one upstairs, so I thought I'm the only one that's gonna die today. But I made it. It was a scary time. But now we're in Pattaya because we will never go back to Bangkok. We never go back to Bangkok.
Stop it. Cut the video.
So, but was that the scariest moment you've ever felt in your life?
Yes.
Yes.
But it was funny though.
Funny now.
You have to laugh in those situations, bro. Screaming don't help. Just laugh. And if you die, you die. But we survived though.
Y'all see. So that's another person that y'all think I'm just over here being a drama queen. We all thought we was dead. All right, you was there too. What's your take?
It was the scariest shit I've ever experienced, ever. It was bad. Really bad, really bad.
1,000%. Listen. I've had a very, very interesting life. All types of trouble. And I'm telling you right now, and I come from Florida, so we got plenty of hurricanes all the time. All type of drama I've been in my life, shot at, stuff like that. I assure you, that right there was the scariest moment. Because you have no control over the situation, and it's happening right there in that big, when you're in them big buildings, and it feel like it's coming down, it's nothing you can do. Like, I took off running as fast as possible down the stairs, and it still didn't feel like enough time. I never seen a whole building. I don't think y'all understand how big these buildings are. And the building is moving. Like, the whole building is moving. It still feels unrealistic. So, yeah, for sure. Top tier scary. Top tier scary.
So y'all can see, we all went through it. It was the scariest moment, I think, of all of our lives. We all thought we was dead. It's calm now. I don't know, we might be traumatized. If this table shakes a little bit, we might get up and run. I don't know, but y'all heard it.
If anything shakes from here, I'm out.
He said if anything shakes besides some ass, he's scared. All right, guys, so back at the condo. So when we first walk in, they got the towel bin machine like normally, like most condos have. And we walk in here, the first area, they got this like co-working space right here. Some people using it, so I'm not gonna go inside. But a little small co-working space is like one of them. And then it's a little dark, but here's another like lounging area. They don't have no lights on, so I guess this does not use like after a certain amount of time. And then they have this thing called Once More Bar. See if they got some lights in here, at least. Maybe it's just lights over here. This area, another little lounge, so y'all can see. You can chill in. What's so crazy about this is like, look at this. No food and no drinking allowed. That is so weird to me. Why name a place the bar, literally a bar, and you're not allowed to use it for drinking or eating? Makes zero sense. I'm not gonna lie, it's not logical, in my opinion. And then you have men's and women's bathrooms down here. I don't even know where this goes. Oh, okay, so it's a little outside area. And then once you're out here, they have a laundry room. That's cool. Let's see, these are, okay, so dryer, and the bottoms are washers. That's always clutch to have that in your building. And then they have like this water bending machine, people where they park their bikes. But yeah, guys, this is Once Pattaya. Like I said, the condo I just booked on Airbnb to get away for a couple of days after the whole, you know what I'm saying, events in Bangkok. But the best part of this place is the view from upstairs, as you guys are gonna see very, very shortly. So right outside of this condo, here's some night views for y'all, nice and lit up. Right across the street though, we have 7-Eleven. It's always good to have a 7-Eleven in walking distance. All right guys, so this is the room, just a studio room here at Once Pattaya. This is my first time being inside this building. I remember when it was being built actually. So this is actually pretty cool to get to see the project, but like I said, just a little like hotel room size or studio size room. Obviously this is like, you know, you can rent these monthly. But nice fridge in here. Little small kitchen, standard microwave, sink. Got some ants there, so that need to deal with that. But then we got obviously your standard stovetop, washing machine. Then we'll just go right here to the bathroom. The bathroom's actually pretty nice, not gonna lie. Like I like the design in here. Spacious bathroom for the studio, so it doesn't feel like super cramped. Then you got your shower, a nice shower. Obviously, when these studios are very quick tours, you know, it's really about the amenities. Table so you can dine at. Got a nice TV. Bed, it's like a queen size bed. Your closet, little station you can get ready at, and then you have this area to relax at by the window if you want to chill. And then we got the balcony. Let's pop out here. Oh, the window is tinted. And the balcony is actually pretty spacious too for a studio. Like if this wasn't here, you actually have a decent amount of space. And then right on this level is a little outside sitting area. So pretty cool. You know, just booked this last minute, guys, because like I said, I just wanted to take a little quick escape after, you know, experiencing what I experienced yesterday. Yesterday was once again a very scary day. I genuinely thought it was over. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought it was over yesterday. So today I just wanted to escape Bangkok just for a couple of days. I'll be here from like, today's Saturday. I'm gonna be here until like Monday, unless I choose to extend. So next, since you guys seen the room, let's go ahead and check out the 31st and 32nd floor. I hear that's where the good stuff is at, and dope view, so let's go. So this is right by the elevator called the Wellness Garden. Let's pop out here real quick. Okay, so just a little area to chill at. Nothing crazy out here, but cool. Yeah, you can just easily just pop out here if you live on this floor, and you get the lower views, but we're gonna go up a lot higher. Check out the bigger views. Guys, I think you guys are gonna love what you're about to see here. So the first thing, before we even show you guys the view, which is absolutely insane where they positioned this building at. One of the craziest views I would say probably in Pattaya I've seen so far. You guys get ready to see in a second. Listen, if you're someone like me that travels frequently or lives abroad, you're gonna wanna have travel insurance. Travel insurance is gonna cover you for things like medical emergencies that happen while you're abroad, trip interruption, and lost luggage. And that is why I've been using Safety Wing for the past few years as I've traveled the world and lived abroad. And I highly recommend you use them as well. You never know what may happen, but why not give yourself the peace of mind by having that coverage? The beautiful thing about Safety Wing is they are available in 180 countries, and you can sign up in a matter of minutes. They offer two plans. One is the Essential Plan with a great travel insurance for frequent travelers, and the Complete Plan, which is more of a long-term health coverage for expats living abroad. So be sure to check out Safety Wing today, and be sure to use the link in the description below and tell them I sent you. Anyway, guys, back to the video. First, let's just check out even the bathroom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I scared myself for a second. I was like, who is that? And that's my own reflection. So nice bathroom. We're gonna pop out real quick. Behind me though, they actually have one more thing, a kid's playroom. Oh, look at that, guys. So the lights aren't, I'm pointing the lights on real quick. Kids playroom area. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. And then, guys, check out this super sick view of Pattaya. Wow. Look at this pool too, guys. This is nice. This is probably one of the best views you can get in Pattaya. Like literally you have a direct view of the beach. You can see so much of the city from here. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. A little bit smoky out here, if you guys see in the distance. So not the clearest of views right now, but you guys can still see. Look at that. Amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This view is probably one of my favorite condo project views I have been to. And I'm not like exaggerating, but this is such a center view and it's high up enough to where you can really see so much of the city. Where they've positioned this at is honestly, it's amazing. Beautiful pool. Almost wanna get in right now. But I'm still gonna limp my way through the rest of this condo tour, show you guys what's going on, but yeah. Flip it back, you guys can see. Beautiful pool, pretty big, amazing, amazing view from up here. And then they have this little pit right here. This little pit. They also have, they're doing some construction next door. There's a crane and whatnot. There's your outdoor shower. But this is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, this is very nice. Huge pool. Right there, guys, is Terminal 21 Mall. So that's actually technically in walking distance from here. You can get to Terminal 21. That's a bonus. One of the very first kind of projects to go viral on my channel is in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in more and point in that direction. But straight ahead of us where my finger is at, right there, that building that's with the lights that just circled. That is the Riviera Wagmat. Nice condo. Any of you all who followed me when I first started, that's one of the condos I toured that people were really blown away by. But on the opposite side, we have one more thing to see, and then there's another floor with more amenities. So you get this garden area out here, which is pretty cool. More views from the opposite side. So there's another area you can just literally come out and chill in. Very nice. Very, very nice. And like I said, guys, I absolutely love their pool. That is impressive. I think for someone that'll be worth it alone, is just that view. And I'm gonna wobble my way up here, show you guys what else we got going on. I think this leads to, yeah, this leads to the 32nd floor, so you can take it all the way up to the top. Oh, my foot is in pain right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling after making my great escape yesterday, thinking I was about to die in that earthquake. But as like I said, when we were escaping, we didn't know it was an earthquake. And yeah, we thought the building was going down. We'll pop in here in a second, but just to show you from the outside, there's the gym, so you get very cool views from there. And then we just can wave our way in, pool, and now we're on the 32nd floor, which you can take the stairs or the outside area. This guy's getting his pump on. We're gonna pop in here real quick. Nice gym. Nice gym. Feels pretty cool in the gym, like temperature-wise. We're gonna push this. We're checking out like a sky lounge. Are we here alone? No, a couple people in here. Boom, boom, boom. And then here is the last area, I believe, which is another like roof. So this is the 32nd floor, right above the pool. And you get this cool outdoor area, which would honestly be nice to like bring a drink up here. You probably couldn't bring something in a direct bottle, but if you probably put it in something a little more stealthy, you could come up here and enjoy a drink with these beautiful views, staring at the beach. This is nice, very nice. Now, I thought that it was saying that when I read it, that I thought you were able to like order drinks up here. I thought it was like a live bar, but that's not the case. There's a bar area, but it's not like it's not a manned bar. So, you know, nobody is working it. But beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Like beautiful views from up here. I like what they did with the spaces. I think this is a cool area. And like I said, once again, I think the real selling point of this building is in fact the views. And like I said, we have this co-working space up here if you want to use it. This gets a thumbs up from me. Very, very nice. All right, so hopefully y'all enjoyed that little vlog and condo tour out here in Pattaya. Once again, I appreciate everyone for their concerned comments. Like I said, we are all good to go as of right now. While I was here in Pattaya, I did get an update as well for my building, saying that they send out inspectors and engineers and that the building is safe. So that is obviously good news. The cosmetic damage that was experienced in all of our rooms is going to be fixed probably within the next week or so. So that shouldn't be a worry at all. Unfortunately, that's not the case for everyone's building. Some people definitely, like I said before, are in buildings that will require a lot more inspection as well as repair. I have seen for sure that there have been people who live in certain buildings that have been displaced for at least a couple weeks. While I was here also today, I heard that there was like a few aftershocks reported today in Bangkok. Nothing like crazy, but people did report feeling a little bit of aftershock. So glad I've been in Pattaya just for a couple of days just to keep my mind clear and whatnot. But y'all know, we still rocking strong with Thailand. From here, it only gets better. Also, as I've been here, my foot has been getting better every day. So yeah, thanks for you guys' thoughts and prayers. As always, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.